What's up, fellow collectors? Welcome back to the M.I.B. Master Toy Museum. I'll be your curator today. Guys, it's a early Saturday morning down here at the museum. I just opened the doors. I'm taking a stroll through some of the aisles here at the museum. I guess I stopped at this particular location at the museum with my cup of coffee. And I had one of those coffee time moments. You know what time it is, guys. It's coffee time with M.I.B. Guys, grab your cups of coffee. If you're just waking up, we'll give you a chance to put the pot of coffee on. But hurry back to the TV. Guys, in this episode of Coffee Time with M.I.B, we want to cover a forgotten, somewhat forgotten toy line from Hasbro. And I thought this was a fantastic toy line. This toy line was so far under my radar. A good buddy of mine, Count Stankus, actually shared the information about this toy line with me. It's the DC Superheroes Silver Age collection. And it came out roughly the late 1990s, at the very end of the 1990s. These guys came out, and Hasbro, once again, this is during a time period where we didn't have M.I.B. M.I.B. was not back on the scene at this time. M.I.B. was still out of business. So a lot of toy companies were getting in on the fun of creating all of these fantastic 8.5, 9-inch, 10-inch action figures, M.I.B.-like action figures. But Hasbro did a fantastic job. I think Hasbro did the best job to me at kind of capturing that M.I.B. feel of all of the toy companies. Now we'll Dr. M.I.B. did it best. I just want to put that out there, but I'm not including Dr. M.I.B. because then I don't think 1999. I don't think Dr. M.I.B. was selling his parts yet. If I'm wrong, please correct me. So as a matter of fact, somebody give me the exact date that Dr. M.I.B. Came on the scene and started to sell his parts and action figures. I want to say it was more like 2006, 2007, 2008, somewhere around that timeline. But in 1998, 1999, Hasbro had pretty much cornered the market with their signature series and with their Silver Age collection that we're looking at right here. What we want to know, and what I find myself asking, is why did Hasbro discontinue this toy line? These figures are roughly about maybe 9.5 inches tall. They're bigger than M.I.B.'s, and they're more articulated, more articulation in these figures than M.I.B. figures. More depth of sculpt, as detail in the outfits, but you can do that when you have a bigger frame to work with. And we have just a few of our figures up here today from our Silver Age, some of my favorites. There are tons more of these figures that I'm searching for, but I have to find these guys in mint museum C10 condition. This is our Batman with the removable cowl. You can see his cowl is over here. It's not on him. What happened? Does anybody know why Hasbro discontinued this line? These are the questions that always perplex me at times. We can throw out a ton of things from budgeting to appeal to just need. Maybe it just wasn't satisfying the fan base. But you have a winning lineup here, from Batman to Superman to Aquaman, who's, by the way, is one of my absolute favorites. They did a fantastic job on this Aquaman. To the Green Arrow, another beautiful sculpt here, another beautiful figure. To Green Lantern, you have DC's heavy hitters here. How come these guys didn't do well? Does anybody know? Those are the questions we want to cover today. Why did Hasbro discontinue the Silver Age collection, the superheroes, DC superheroes? Guys, if you're just joining us, grab a seat on the couch, grab your favorite coffee and coffee creamer. It's coffee time with M.I.B, and we're just covering really the disappearance or the death of Hasbro's Silver Age collection. You can still find these figures. They're not super expensive. Some of them are a little bit more expensive than others, but they're all, they're all easily found. I found a majority of these guys on eBay for rather easy prices. As a matter of fact, these guys were bought as a set from a really cool collector. That is an M.I.B collector like myself, and he did a fantastic job at the price was they were expensive, because I bought them as a set, but rightfully so. He did a fantastic job at preserving these artifacts that you see before you now. The DC Superheroes Silver Age collection. Why did this toy line didn't survive? What happened to this toy line? It seems to me as if Hasbro could have went a number of directions with their Silver Age collection here, their Marvel Signature Series line. They had so many toy lines, and yet none of them really survived, to my knowledge, past the 2010 mark. Here's another question. I don't understand why Hasbro won't recreate these lines. Licensing? They're Hasbro. They're one of the biggest toy manufacturers on the planet. And you think that these guys could do that? They have the financial stability and framework to make that possible. We did a G.I. Joe video. They are the exclusive owners, rights owners to G.I. Joe. Flat out. No questions, no ifs, ands, or buts. And they won't bring the 12-inch series back out. Those 12-inch figures back out. These are smaller. These are superheroes. And with all of the massive appeal that the movies, the billions and billions of dollars that these superhero movies are raking in now, you think Hasbro would want to get in on some of that fun. The Batman franchise alone, Hasbro has to be sitting back and looking at what Mego is accomplishing right now and saying to themselves, you know, we could get back in the game. There is a financial and fan base that's already been built in. Speaking of bases, look at all these beautiful figures come with their own bases behind them. Look at that. Look how cool that is. You got everything with these figures. You absolutely got everything with these figures. Guys, do you have any of these figures in your collection? What do you think, guys? Should Hasbro bring out some of these figures again, some of these toy lines again? We want all the answers. We want all the questions answered, I should say. We're calling upon our subscribers, our viewership, to provide us with some hidden questions or answers that we just might have overlooked. What happened to the Silver Age collection toy line? DC Superheroes toy line. Another failed experiment by Hasbro? But how could you fail with this lineup of superheroes? Iconic lineup of superheroes. The death of the Silver Age collection toy line, guys. Guys, the next cup of coffee is on me. We got more fun in store for you guys. If you haven't become a subscriber to our channel, become a subscriber to our channel, guys. This is what we do. We have fantastic fun on a weekly basis here at the museum. You never know what you're going to get from us. We have a fantastic giveaway going right now for our San Diego Comic-Con Batman 14-inch Mego Batman figure. Only thing you have to be is a subscriber and or a Mego ambassador. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. Enter for a chance to win that figure, guys. The drawing, grand prize drawing, will be next Friday. You know the routine, guys. God bless. And keep collecting.